We're in the middle of football season. It's been crazy so far. Some pretty big upsets and some great games as well. I mean, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now I'm from Friday Night Lights country in West Texas, and it's big deal out there. And Texas football, legendary. But have you ever tried playing a game of football solo? It's kind of would be less of a game and more like throwing the ball around a field and, getting winded. Just run around. There's no defense, no broken tackles, no deep passes. And I suppose maybe you could punt to yourself. I mean, it sounds really ridiculous, doesn't it? Certainly not the way the game was meant to be played, right? Most games aren't solo. But that's also true about the game of business. Entrepreneurship is not meant to be a solo endeavor. We are hardwired for connection, for collaboration, and occasionally some quality high fives, not just digitally, but in real life as well. I've worked with nearly 1,500 founders and leaders from 6 continents over 15 years. And if there is one thing that has been a universal key to success, it's this: they didn't do it alone. Even those who were true solopreneurs, they didn't do it alone. And at one point or another, they learned a lesson that is often overlooked. Community isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. It sounds really simple, but even today, we are the most connected generation that has maybe ever existed. And yet, we are the most disconnected from each other than maybe any other generation in history. And many of you are living on Entrepreneur Island right now. I know because it's a story I hear literally 10 times a week. And it's 100% part of my own story as well. So easy to do that. So, mighty Pathfinders, Trailblazers, what are we going to do about getting off of Entrepreneur Island? Here's the scoop. Number one is to embrace your tribe. Whether it's a mastermind group, a business forum, or just some friends from a co working space, find your people. They'll celebrate your wins, offer a shoulder during the losses, and lend an ear when you need to rant about the customer that drives you absolutely freaking bonkers, or maybe the team member. None of mine. If you don't have a tribe, then join ours. Check out what we're doing. And number two, remember that two heads are greater than one, most of the time anyway. The power of collective wisdom, diverse perspectives, and mutual accountability. It's like adding rocket fuel to your entrepreneurial journey. One of the reasons that we call this SaaS fuel is that we're tapping into other people's wisdom and their perspectives. Not everyone on the show agrees. Shocker, I don't agree with everyone on the show on everything they say, but that's healthy. We make each other think and re-examine our position, and maybe we adapt our thinking, or maybe it becomes more solidified where we are. Definitely want to keep an open mind, but not so much that our brains fall out. Don't just take everything at face value as truth, but think about the perspective and give it consideration. And number three, let's dive into the give and take. Communities are not just about what you can get. Now, I talked about this a few weeks ago in my story about CEO NetWeavers and what that relationship and the people there really meant on my journey. And to me, I mean, we still have friends to this day. But we want to make sure that we give and get. So it's not just get, and it's not just give. I don't ever want to take anything. It's a give and take. Share your insights, offer a hand, or maybe even share that secret vendor who always delivers on time. It comes back to you 10 times over. I'd say, 100 times over. So are you ready to trade the loneliness of leadership for a vibrant, buzzing hive of like-minded souls? Let's not only build businesses, let's build communities that uplift, challenge, and inspire. There is magic in togetherness on this wild entrepreneurial ride. So how has community contributed to your success? Let me know.